Rightio, so we are going to keep continuing on. Hopefully this is the last episode of getting those conveyor wall holes implemented and personal elevators and tidying up the power. We've only got a few factories left, so I'm going to get stuck straight into it. Hang it off a cliff so the part with the biofuel in it will run underneath, as it will be bright green. Nice. That sounds very nice, guys. Speaking of liquid biofuel, let's get 100. Top myself up before I run out. I think we're up to this one, to be honest. Yeah. Still factory, it's time. Let's start off with that. There's nothing routing in these corners, so we'll just skip that for the time being. Personal elevator might be a good spot here. I don't think I've put one down yet. The power's coming in over there. I don't want to put it here. Yeah, I reckon over there. And then the power itself does. Now this is where I want to change this. Fortunately, well, actually I'll do it to there. Oh, I should be able to. Yeah, okay. So if that power goes to there, I might just keep repeating. I got run over. Twice. Thanks. So that's going to come down here. Don't run over me. And then the power over here that's yeah, I might do that. Yeah, as I say again, a hotkey for jetpack and hoverpack swapping would just be perfection. I'm sure there's a mod for that. There might even be a mod that allows you to alternate between both.
Doesn't Schmirkin know there's a mod for that?
Hey, Schmirkin, there's a mod for that.
That's right.
There's a mod for that.
There's a mod for
underneath.
that.
There's a mod for that.
There's a mod for that.
There's a mod for that.
And a mod for that.
So we actually need to go down. Right, put that there. I reckon there's some nicer sound effects now. There's definitely some reverb going on in some sound effects. Right, so that to there. And what is the power for? I swear there was a power pole here. What was that growl? Did you not see the... I was watching the truck rolled off the edge of the road and then it spawned, it moved to the correct location. It was very funny. In and out of watching play. Now I understand, not a problem. Okay, so this must not go underneath anymore. Oh no, here it is, it does. Or maybe it used to, but it doesn't anymore. Yep. And then that's going up for the floors, so I'll deal with that in a minute. So I didn't need that going down below, but I'll have it there anyway. Alright, so let's do the power on these floors. That's not the right spot. Oh, that's going to be so annoying, that position. That's not what I wanted. Okay, so that to there. And that there. So that means I can get rid of that there and that there. Perfect. Perfect. Next floor up. This one's the same. Isn't there a splitter merger that can be attached from the top? Yeah. Like when you just hover on, but it can't be like this, can't be on the top or the bottom. It's a different, it's, in my opinion, I think that's the biggest downfall for this. The only way I reckon you do it is by if you did this. Where are you? Something like that, and then you can put it there, and then maybe from underneath you'd add a fake wall hole, a floor hole. Or the same again if you needed to go from the top, like there. Yeah, it's one of those, I think it's sometimes I don't know if they ever ask players how they want things implemented. They go, people ask for vertical splitters and mergers, but maybe they don't ask specifically how you want it implemented. That's kind of the feeling I get sometimes. Or maybe I'm just of a build style different to other people, but other people I've mentioned it to are all have the same feelings. Just want an input on top. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Totally agree. So that. That just failed. That's because I didn't hook up the power. This is what I checked. And that is the last one. So as long as this is not connected down here, so it's connected to a couple of things. If I get rid of that, it's got power. Which means I don't need that anymore. That's awesome. That's actually I've been waiting for that for a while. Getting all that sorted out. So I only need one on this floor at the moment. These other floors don't have a need for that. Alright, let's see these our big doors. Oh, there's different sorts. Where are we? That's alright. don't think I want that. I think I want what's happened? This is all okay, so this was actually getting power. Yeah, there's no vehicles passing through because they're at their locations not getting power. Alright, let me fix that. Oh, that should fix that. Guys, isn't it just gorgeous when a multi-smart splitter setup just runs as smoothly as expected? Absolutely. Look at those three just come out instantaneously. All these come out. Well, we are going to see a test of these doors. Yep. That worked quite well. It wasn't the frame window. Thought it was the frame windows. It's these ones, yeah. That looks good. Right, so there needs to be one there. One there. This one's tricky. Oh, I've got some outlines going on. That's hilarious. That would be yep, that's what I want. I don't know why it's highlighted. I need to... Oh, that's right. And I was going to change that. So... So that there should still be okay. Yep. So I can get rid of that. Perfect. Now, that one. Don't think I needed it on this level. Okay, I'll be interested to see how this one comes out. Yeah, that's alright. Charles, hello, welcome. How are you today? Doing better, thank you. Good to hear, good to hear. Hope I'm well. I actually am. Thank you. I'm nearly finished with all the coughing. Right, let's put that. I hate when you get a cold and it just lingers. Right.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming. Thank you, Matapocalypse, for the raid of 14 viewers.
Look out, Mad Apocalypse is coming in with a raid. How's your stream? What were you up to? Folks, go and drop him a follow. It's as simple as clicking that love heart icon up there on your screen. I just did it. If I did it, you can do it too. Is that... yeah, that's going to work, I think. Just going, doing some maintenance in our factory. I reckon I'm going to move that one across. No, I can't because of the... yeah, I think I'm going to put that one there. Hope my builds are treating me well. Things are going well, thank you. We are just doing a bit of maintenance about the place. Enjoying it as you do. How about yourself? That one should be okay there. You did a bunch of logistics today. Very nice. Let's just get rid of this. I'm going through and changing these. To use conveyor wall holes. Get rid of that, and that one, and that one. You'll see what I mean in a second. So I think that there. Managed to put together a motor factory though. Very nice, very nice. On there. Yes, I do need this one as well. Alright, and that one there. To there. And then we swap them out with that, which is a much nicer look. How many motors per minute we are doing? How many assemblers or assembler motor production on? Did you alternate recipe over to the manufacturer one? So many questions. I wonder how this is going to look. Yeah, right. That's not, yeah, that's not in the right spot, is it? I reckon that's... Yeah, that would be alright. Just a one assembler motor build. Still getting used to the game as a whole. Ah, awesome. Well, welcome to the community. It's a pretty awesome game. Pretty awesome community. Flying Whales, your factory is looking very nice. Thanks very much for that. I do have my website. Feel free to check it out. There's plenty of information there. Some of it still needs updating. Had the alt recipes for the rotors, so the stators and rotors had the same ingredients. Yeah, that is god tier level better. 110%. So what I've got here, by the way, I have a factory per item. So, except this factory here, which is the ammunition, that sort of factory. But like I've got steel pipes, steel beams, this is steel ingots, that's caterium ingots, there's some copper ingots there, caterium ingots there, and so on and so on and so on. So yeah, that's my sort of the plan for this whole setup. The infrastructure looks great. Holly, thanks very much. Appreciate the kind words. I reckon that one there. Alright, so there's got to be an exit. I'm going to put it here. There's no other exits along here, but... Oh, I was here earlier, wasn't I? For aesthetic purposes, I'm going to put one there. That's good. That's looking good. Change that. Let's get rid of those there. That one there. Is setting up the trucks with the garage doors a pain in the ass? I think at the end of the day, you've just got to be vigilant with how you record your paths. I've tried vehicles many times in many different releases of Satisfactory, and in this 1.0 release, or now 1.1, they work pretty flawlessly. You know, they might get stuck occasionally, but they seem to self-correct themselves. And what else? They do that. They self-correct. Yeah, I've really ramped it up. I've got trucks coming in from this intersection here. Sometimes they get locked and I've got to fix it. But apart from that, it's been pretty flawless. Like they wait for the other truck to get out of the way and that sort of thing. But these new big garage doors are awesome.
Hey Smackin', you just got a follow.
Thank you, Matt Apocalypse, for the follow.
Thanks very much for that follow. See, it's really strange. For some reason, that one stopped to allow that one through, but that one really had the right of... Anyway. You had a pretty good bug with the truck flying out into the sky. Nice. Bugs in Satisfactory. I don't know what you're talking about. I know, I actually forgot about this. I'm going to do... So what stage are you up to in the game? Oh, I've never hooked up. Oh yeah, I wasn't already. Hadn't got to that stage yet. But yeah. That one, where's this one coming in? This way. So then you'd be that way. And you would be this way. Alright. Eva River, good morning, good to see you. Thanks for yesterday again. Not a problem at all, Eva. Always happy to share the love with Satisfactory community. How did your stream end up? Okay, so you... I don't know if I like that one. Wish you could move. Oh yeah, that was close enough. I think I'm gonna do that regardless. Oh, that one's a... We're not going to go that way. I'm going to put... Yeah, I reckon that one needs to be the, oh, it needs to be that, I reckon. Yep. They're not there. Oh, they're on the wrong spot. Anyway, I can fix that. My circuits were overheating due to weather, slightly influenced by alcohol, but it was a good Friday, chaotic as usual. How am I doing? I am doing very well, thank you. We're had a busy day of video editing today, so that kept me busy all day. And what else? Just looking after my dog. He had a cyst on his eyelid, or a sty, and I had to have it. He had an operation on Monday, so he's been in recovery since, which is just him being grumpy because he's got a cone around his neck. But anyway, he'll get over it. He'll get over it. I reckon that one there. He's a big boy. Did I put that in the right spot? There we go. Oh no, the cone of shame. Yes, the cone of shame. It's just as frustrating for me because I was trying to record audio and every so often he'd scratch. And then I have to redo it again. I got run over. But it's alright. These things happen. They had and they do. They're not a fan of the cones, are they? Not a fan at all. Yeah, I've not taken it off him. I'm not... You can deal with it. Randy's input was always welcome and expected. Stop gatekeeping his stuff. There goes. He's where is he? He's out in the other. He's out in the other room at the moment, chilling on his bed. There we go. So you've got the deadlock happens like this. But I had them fix themselves the other day. I don't know how. Okay, all I know is if I get in the vehicle and get back out, I'll get run over and the problem's solved. I mean, he's getting an eye lift for the camera. Oh, right. Yes, guys. Absolutely. Alright, that looks alright. Oh, interesting. I wonder if they'll add traffic lights or something for them too. Would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't reckon vehicles are ever going to get any more love than they've currently got. They're like, they're in the game, but they don't get a lot of love. Charles, I've trusted them on and off. You've trusted them and taken them off, just to be in front of the vehicle once again, explaining how I was lied to by my variable. I said they wouldn't do the thing, but they did. You are smart to leave it on. Oh, okay, vet. Sorry, vet. Oh, okay, we're talking about the cone. You've trusted them and taken it off just to be in front of the vet, once again explaining how I was lied to. Yes. Yeah, they said to me, look, if you're around him, you can take the cone off. But if you're going to leave him alone, don't. And I said, don't worry, I'm very strict. I don't want another $1,000 vet bill. Well, it was $1,800 in total. Like I had what it was just the operation was like $1,400, but then there was the blood work, if optional, that I did, it was extra, and then there was the sending it off for biopsy, which was extra. So, I mean, you love them, you want to make sure they're healthy, so you just got to do what you got to do. Eva, yep, I remember the first playthrough I set up a tractor and it blew me away how you can set up the whole path, but that was about it for them, unfortunately. Yeah. I think that's this one's done. so. Why are you reversing? I don't get it. Anyway. Excuse me. How strange. And then you go and then... Alright, so I've done this one up to now. Let's work on the next one. There we go. It's that one. Also, how did I never notice you have a mic on your hat? Now that's smart. It is. And yeah, the good thing about it is it doesn't matter where I turn my head, my voice follows it. So I'm always the same volume. It's a, they're called, they come in a little kit. It's a Newer CM28. They come with 2 lapel mics. Like, it's just that there, and that cord runs around. And then the transceivers just plugs into the USB and connects straight into OBS. Charles, it costs a lot sometimes. This kitty has cancer and needs a steroid 2 times a day. Last one needed shots 2 times a day. Wow, Charles. That's crazy. First time ever having a cat with sugars. Oh, if you love them, you look after them, I suppose, Charles. That's awesome, Eva. Thank you. I got a bit sick of having a mic like right in front of me. So I thought I'd give this a go. And it's been working nicely. I've actually got another hat and I want to stitch in the actual lapel mic and do it a bit cleaner, because it's the other one I've got's a darker hat, so you won't be able to see it there. That's a job for future smirking. Oh, you're gonna get a door too. Nice. Oh, that's customizing. I meant to build a steel wall. Alright, we'll get rid of these. Insulin was so expensive, not as much as people's, but still $70 a vial, so that was every 30 days. That is expensive. There actually, I had to do some training on diabetes management because I was going back to childcare, and this particular agency has that as part of their protocols, learning about it. Oh my god. If you had to have if you had to, like in your life as a human, have to do calorie counting all day for every meal, and then before you ate, that would just be a nightmare. That's your life. I really feel for people who have to go through that. It'd be terrible. They've deadlocked again, but then they sorted themselves out. Let's put that here while we're here. As it becomes a skill though, once you know what calories, say, a chicken thigh has, you'll know it for every other time too. That is true, Gaz. Absolutely. Yep. ...2016 was the last time I did have a Furby that needed something every 12 hours, Charles. Wow. Every 12 hours, that's a lot of planning, isn't it? You learn some regular meals too, so once you make it and measure it, next time you cook it, just count the calories as a serving and not an ingredient. Yeah. Yeah, you'd certainly come up with your management that you needed to do. This building's silly done. I don't have a lot of vehicle buildings, so I'm just trying to do them as I go, because they all have a similar style that I've chosen at the moment. Alright, let's bring the power over here for this one. So now I remember doing this. I went like that. Oh no, I don't need to, no, it's... that one there. Oh, I didn't put a personal elevator on this building. That's the power coming in. I'm going to do it around here. Right, there we go. Personal elevator. Then you got stuck. So maybe, in that case, I might just get rid of this one on this side. Because we've got that one there, that'll be fine. Right. That's a bit of a heartbreak of a save then. Right, that one. There. Charles, my soul cat got liver cancer in 2016, then sugars for Sylvester, and now unknown cancer in Brandy. Crikey. After 4 years, I'm thinking it's IBS, but the same drug either way. But it says T cells without infection is cancer, so we go with that. I can't afford chemo for a kitty, so sadly we just treat it. Well, he's a very special kitty to have someone as awesome as yourself looking after him. Very special kitties. Yeah, a few of them. Do you live like next to a nuclear power plant or something, Charles? You've really hit the jackpot. You can't pick your destiny sometimes. Wow. Where? Oh, I've been collecting all of this from the destruction of all of my corners and that. I was wondering how I got that build case there. Alright. You wonder sometimes, neighbour had cancer on top of his head. Yeah, right. Jeez. Oh well, that's just life sometimes, I suppose. No rhyme or reason, it just happens. Alright, so that one... and that to there. Sweet, so that means I should be able to get rid of wherever that's connecting through. You're getting power through there. Yep, that's perfect. So resolve that. Get rid of that. Personal lift. I'm going to put that here. Guys, I just built some display windows for conveyor belts, but it's on the back wall facing away from the main base. Well, at least the back walls get some displays, guys. That goes to there, and then that. The cliff is going to enjoy the view, absolutely. Alright, so I think that's this one done. Except for the extra stair to the next floors. Let's do those. Well, sometimes you just gotta leave it there, guys. No point getting rid of it. This one will be over here. Perfect. Alright, now I'm pretty sure I did everything over there. Yep. Yep, that's... Yep. All these ones have got a personal elevator, so that means they've all been done. I think it's this one and then those ones over there that's left. Sweet. Is that one done? And do these ones. Ah, I missed doing this stairway. And this one. Guys, the biomass from alien protein is kind of broken. But you mean the volume you get from it? 15 per minute creates 1500? Yeah. There's no conveyor belt that can match it. How's this factory getting power? From over there. I'm going to bring it across this way. So now I have to calculate for Mark 5 belts, not the actual output of them. Yeah, right. That to there. How do you get your power from there? So if I disconnect this, that should have power. My copper sheets have stopped producing. We need to go and investigate what's going on there. That. I'm not going to change that. Yeah, with all these little deleting and redoing of power stuff, there's a couple of things I've overlooked that breaks things and you've got to go and investigate. So we're going to go and do that in a second. Find out what's happened to the copper sheet. I'm thinking a miner maybe have stopped receiving power. Alright, so I don't need this here anymore. That's perfect, so that's this setup done. Alright, so copper sheet, what's going on? That's on the other side of the factory. I've missed power to the machines somewhere. No. They've got power. They don't have copper ingots. Some of them do. These ones have it. Let's go find out why. You mean with numbers like that, slips are almost redundant in a liquid biofuel? That is true, Yaz. That is true. Alright, so it's iron, I think, that's not coming in. Yep. So the iron... No, this one doesn't go down. Oh, there's no way I'm going down there. Oh yeah, because that's 0 meters. I wonder if they ever thought about world height with the elevators, like sea level, that kind of thing. That's a bad spot for one. Oh, actually, no, that's a good spot right there. So, I reckon that there. Yep, you've lost your power. I bet you there's no power off this. Yep. It was a good idea I had, but it's a bit flawed too, because you couldn't see where stuff was. Alright, so this... Yeah, and then that sorts that out. Okay, that'll sort that out. It'll take a while. So I'll let that go. Let's do this one. We'll work our way back across. Did I put stairs on these? I didn't. I was lazy. I might do it here. Maybe in the... No, I reckon here. So... Is it there? No, it's back one. Huh. The body was jiggling. Jiggle physics in Satisfactory. Who would have thought? I need the feet. Needs an 8A prompt singing plenty like she does. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Gaz. I think you're onto something there, Gaz. Oh my god. Smoky Falls. I'm going to put the other door here. Actually, no, I'm going to put it here. There we go. I want to replace all these, but it's so high up to do it. Now that goes down below. So I think that's where we'll put the personal elevator. It's over there, so we'll go down from that one over there. Oops, that wasn't right. And then right, so that's there it is there. So I'm gonna put it this way. So now that's perfect. I could replace these with Mark II pumps now, to be honest. Oh, it's working. I don't need to change something that's working. So that means now... Yep, that's only one connection, so we can get rid of that. That's... Firehammer, hello, welcome. How are you today? So if I do that, if I get rid of that, that's still got power, so... Okay, that's fine. Yep. So I can get rid of that. That should have actually gone to there. And that should have gone to there. That should actually be going to there. And this Alright, so now that's got power. That's got power. About the same as last time we saw each other. Hope things are going well for you. Thank you. They are actually, yeah. No hassles with just tidying up stuff. That sorts that out. I don't like that. There's not much I can do it. That stopped there. That's this one done. There is power for the power augmenter. Gonna kind of leave that for the moment. That's future petroleum coke. So this one I didn't do this one. That's how we'll do it. I think. Yeah, so we've got power there. Um, all right.
Hey, Smackin', you just got a follow.
Thank you Satisfactory_Lumen for the follow.
Satisfactory lumen coming with a follow. I know a lumen, but this must be a new lumen. Is that? I hope you're going to illuminate my world. That's right. I went there. Right, so this here, not my brightest of puns, Gaz. Very nice. And Eva Rita coming in with the badumtis. Everyone loves a good badumtis. Comes into here. All right, that one. So where do I go? Yeah, I suppose I go to here. Comes all the way up to here. That gets power. That's bringing power in from there. We don't want that anymore. So I get rid of that. That's fine. I got power but no wire. Okay, we need to check out that wire situation. Is that still iron related? It could be. We need to go and investigate that in a second. I don't want to stop doing this at the moment. I reckon I'm gonna go with that to there. That's okay. That's okay. Yep, that's normal. So we're not reliant on that. I just want to check. Yep, that's still fine. Right, let's get rid of this. Come down here and do this staircase. Oh, we've got to do the stairs to there as well. Okay, so that's that side done. Stairs need to be done on this side for both. And we still haven't received that copper sheet, so we need to go and investigate that. Copper sheet and copper wire not coming through. What is going on? It's probably related to iron still. I'd say it's the one underneath. I'll investigate that in a second. Yeah, let's drop my head down here. There's some iron over here. And I may have disconnected the power, looks like I did. So let's find an elevator shaft and hook into it and bring it down. We'll just use that one there actually. So yeah, the under the floor power has not served me well. Seems to have caused me more issues. Well, the way I was passing power underneath is a better way to say it. Alright, so that should fix that up. There's also one there. There we go. That was the source of my problem. Did I... Yeah, I did fill my hole in. And I had another one set up here. It kind of is a good idea if you don't forget about it from above. You can't see when it's disconnected unless you look at a machine that's turned off. You waiting for the elevator, eh? It's been a while? Been waiting long? How are you going to get in it? We were over here when we discovered that, and I was working on the power here. So the question is, do I bring the power across here? I think I will. So if we come across it would actually have to be here. So it's normally you've got 1, 2, 3. It's on the 4th one there. Right, so this comes across to here. So if I was to temporarily connect that to there and get rid of that there, then that's fine. That's a normal issue. Normal issue, alright. Okay, so this... Oh my god, that looks terrible. Okay, so getting a bit distracted there. This is another one that's got a special purpose, and that, if I get rid of that, oh, come here you. Now there's going to be clipping on that, so I'm going to go. That's still fine. I'm going to put temporarily, I'm going to put that one there to there. So if I get rid of that, power's still there. That's fine there. So if I get rid of that now. So get rid of all of those. I'm not going to go. We'll put the personal elevator down here. And get these installed nicely. No copper sheet yet, but it's a bit early. Right, so that's coming over there. I think I might put. Can I put the personal elevator? It won't fit there. This one up here. So it's that one. So these ones need to go. And those ones. Everything else is, well, actually all of these go. Yep. Yeah, I need those ones. And then I'll put the personal elevator here. So what have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'll put it here. Oh yeah, and just build a that to there, and then come down here. And then I can use so if I got rid of let me just check this is correct first. Yep, that connects and runs down there. Ah, so that... Now, I reckon that's changed. I don't think that was coming through the floor in 1.0, but it is in 1.1. I don't know. Did I make one of these? I didn't make a double side, so what I might do is yeah, actually I might create that. Ooh, we're nearly finished. So let's load. A full double. And I'll just get rid of one side. Because that's all I want to do. And we'll save that as a side double. So now over here, I should have thought about when I did that in the direction that arrow was facing. Change that later if I need. Right, so it's all working as expected, so now I can get rid of fine. So all that's left is this building here, and I think I'm done. Now this one's a particularly special one. I'm still going to bring it across though. Do that to there. Fine. Alright, so they've got this power switch here. And it's basically... That's where I've got to be. That's just priority power switch. It's not the first time I've done that. I want to do something. That's a bit complicated, that. I'm going to leave that alone for the time being. However, yeah, I'm not going to touch that. I'm going to leave that alone. So I'm just going to leave that not doing anything. That's a future me problem. That's that in there. That was like a once in a lifetime shot. Maybe a second in a lifetime shot. That's pretty cool. Oh, we're definitely putting in a lift here. I have got... Wrong side. Now, is that one that's coming from... Yeah, that's a... We're just not going to deal with that stuff at the moment, to be honest. I've got a few odd things going on, and I want to deal with them. Not today. Connects to there. Alright, so the power for this. That's the incoming power, and that is to feed the fuel. So it should be that one. Yep. Gaz, thanks very much for the lurk. And this should be our last corner. At this point we should have implemented conveyor wall holes everywhere they need to be implemented. For the time being. That's been about 5 or 6 episodes of trying to get that complete. Retrofitting all the factories with it. Oh, look at that, there's copper sheet running. That means my copper issues are fixed. Right, I'm going to quickly have a break. I'll be back in a sec. Trying to think. I know we're up to homing ammo. Oh look, I've missed one here. So that'll mean I need rifle ammo and high-speed connectors. So for rifle ammo, it looks like I've made that. So homing ammo is made in an assembler. So did I make that over here? Let's go and investigate. I think it's this one up the top here maybe. Yeah, it is. Yep. I remember now. So I've got... I built it all. Smokeless powder. It's the copper sheet I need to bring in now. So the copper sheet needs to come in here. Apparently... Let's have a look. This is where we're up to. So that's going to come from that factory there. Oh, here's one I missed. That's supposed to be... Oops. Let's get rid of this. Hold on. Let's do this first. Shabby Plays, hi Smirkin. How are you on this fine Saturday? I am doing pretty good, thank you. How about yourself? What's going on? That one I will get rid of. We're just doing a bit of tidying up. We've just finished a big task. So that should go there. No. There. Perfect. Not bad, thank you. Just about to fire up Satisfactory, debating whether or not to start a new save due to the 1.1 update, as my old world seems a little glitchy. Well, it's always exciting starting a new playthrough. Okay, so that could come along there. That would be alright. Okay, so it's one machine at 40% making copper sheet. I think I've got spare machines here. Yep, I've got 2 spare here. Let's use one of those. Rightio, and then, okay, so that's my output. Oh, that was not close enough. Don't you hate when that happens? Alright, we can change back to... I haven't used this for a while. That's going to go straight to there. That one will go to there. That's our overflow. Excuse me. Wish it would copy. This is homing ammo. What start location are you thinking about? Eight in one machine, 8 each. You're thinking in the desert? More space to build flat factories? Which desert? Rocky Desert or Dune Desert? That's where I'm at the Dune Desert for my setup here. Right, so this, and then June, you think? Sounds like a good plan. Alright, so if I was going to bring that in, then I'm going to bring it in let's see if I've got the logistics available for it. So I was thinking of bringing it in here, but it looks like there's already something coming in at this. But the one above it's not taken. So that's what we might go with. Right, technically I believe I've already made that, waiting for me. Homing ammo, this one here, 8, this is the one. Already outputted, ready to go. So if that was... It's going to be there. I could do this. Right, so this here. Dune Desert, nice. It's a good spot. Something for the more advanced player. That does not look correct. I've gone too high. And that's gonna go to there, I think. Yep. They're a bit easier to build with than the hanging ceiling supports. I mean, I've got a whole layout set up here anyway, so it's pretty foolproof what I'm doing at the moment. So this one, goes to there. It's this one. Ooh. It's right under it. So what about... I might rotate that. I don't like the power there is going to clip. I think so, but here it won't. That's supposed to be an in. Oh, okay, yep. Okay, so that to there. Make sure they're coming along. Here they are. Because they're only making 8 per minute. Not a great amount. Now that's going to come back. I think we're going to cross this way. So that, if I wanted to thread the needle through here, Well, that's a tough one. That's what's that? It's in the middle of the second wall. I reckon I'll take that to here. Well, let's do that to there. Let's double check I'm not screwing myself on this other side. I don't think I am. No, that's free and available. Did I screw up? No, I didn't. That's available. To a point. But that's okay. A lot of planning is sometimes when you got to go a distance. Right, so this is where we hit our first hiccup. But actually, that one there. Now our return So I should be able to put... No, actually. I'm going to change that. Oh yeah, so...
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Spongelet, for the raid
Okay.
of 47 viewers.
Holy moly! Sponget's coming in with a raid. Folks, if you're not following Sponget, click that icon, the love heart icon, drop him a follow, you won't be disappointed. He's been working on some pretty awesome train line stuff. How are you today, Sponget? How did your stream wrap up? We're just figuring out some stuff. Homing ammo, that's what we're doing. So if I did that up to there, Sponget's coming in with the waves, the emotes. Kiki, 49 Gaming, welcome. How was the stream, Sponget? Did you get achieved what you wanted to get achieved? Can I bring that? Oh yeah, let's do that. That's perfect. I'm going to get rid of that. And this. I have a feeling this will work. That should be okay. Oh no, it's on that side. That should still be okay. Yep, that's the spot. We're working on homing ammo at the moment. How does that look? What do you reckon? Copper sheets? Do you reckon they'll get... That'll work. I could even... No, I'm going to do it like this. Good, lots of awesome people and made a little bit of progress with your blueprints. Excellent. Coming along nicely by the sounds of it then. If I go up like that. Alright, I'm going to put sheet. Do I have any copper ingots in my inventory? I don't. How about we do this? That'll do. Oh, wrong hole. That's better. Alright, so I just want to see if these copper sheets clip here. So we're just going to wait for them to come up. Here they come. I don't know. I'm thinking it'll be alright. Ooh. Ah, it's not acceptable. I am going to fix that. Well, actually, I don't need those ones there. That one there. Oh, that curve belt throws me off sometimes. Alright, I'm still waiting for... I know I only... Oh! That's what I've done. So... What have I got here? Left is copper. Oh my god! Straight ahead is overflow. That's what's been going on. They're all coming through consistently now. No, they're not. It's a different one. Here come the next 8. 8 per minute, folks. It's the best 8 you'll ever see. Alright, that means... Let's just... wait here for a sec. Oh, here comes some now. We have made the copper sheets for the rifle ammo, for the homing ammo. And we've already made, so the rifle ammo, we've also, the smokeless powder we've already made, so that's done. So now it's just the high speed connectors, which I'm going to leave that to the next episode. That's where we're up to. I'm interested. Okay, what I am interested in put that bad boy That should show 8 per minute. Obviously, we have to wait for some to come through, and we have to wait. Yeah, I wonder what sort of speed it can handle in terms of slowness. Still waiting. Oh, some just went through. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. 10 per minute. Whew. That's still good to get know that there is an adequate amount coming through. I'm wondering, so the next one's there. I'm wondering how this will average with this next batch. Yeah, it's just dropped back a bit then because we haven't received any. But now, I wonder how this will go with averaging it. So the slower it is, the more it's going to be off. It's good. It's an interesting one. Very interesting. I'd be interested to see how we can test. How's this one here? It's kind of hard to put the monitor on some of this stuff. It's a pity it can't go on a curved belt. But if that one was supposed to be 30 per minute, I reckon this one will average no problems. Because it's going to get a more consistent amount every minute. Yeah, it's picked up that 30 quite well. So is this steady to 8? No. This is just going to be a too slow for the monitor to be that effective. Oh, Okay, but you can see it. Yeah, okay, because it comes through. Yeah, I know what's happening. So it comes through in a production cycle. So the foundry makes a production cycle of it and ships it off, and that comes out at a set rate. We're close to getting 100% ratio, but we need to get more coming in. And it looks like it is getting there, because if that's increased to 94 from 93, yeah, so these are production cycles. In this one, it makes just one. From 2 ingots, it makes one. But if I go and have a look on the foundry, it'll make more. See here, now it's topping up again. So this is working at the right rate. Yeah, it's interesting to... Oh, I forgot to hook it up at the other end. So let's go do that. And then that should wrap me up for the day. So it's coming in here. Probably bring it all the way down to the end, and then, because I need to get it up. It's got to come into this input here. So that one, if we were to put, let's just have a look. Yeah, I can't get it coming down like that there. But it could come to next to it. Or even, actually, this is where I need to get to here. So I reckon that was there. Yeah, that's what I want. So that one there. Yep. And then that can go, that might conflict with that later on. We'll deal with it later. Perfect. Now this can just come down to, I think that there. Ooh, I just can't reach that. I'll walk through the door. Of course I'll walk through the door. Perfect. We'll just wait for this to make its way up so we can verify. While I'm waiting, I can do some of these conversions to hang. I got it wrong. One too many. That one, no, I don't need it for that one. I like these tidy up jobs. Excuse me. that's looking better. Alright, so I didn't need that. And just these ones to go. Nice. That one I can't do because of the way it's sitting, so that's fine. Makes that look so much cleaner. All right. Should be using the elevator, really. That's personal. Oh, look at that. So we just need the high-speed connectors. Absolutely awesome. That'll be in the next episode.
Thank you for participating in the Fix-It Elevation program. I am Elevata, which is like Ada, but less advanced. We are not currently taking any feedback.
Elevator. That's pretty good. You don't love this one? Yeah, absolutely good. They know their sense of humour. Shably, I love Elevator. That's great. Ooh. So you're getting caught on the... We may have to move those, and you're getting caught. We may have to move those. Oh, look at that. A 270. Alright, let's go upstairs and wrap up. Four coupons today. How exciting. Oops. That. Sorry, I just realized I did something wrong. All right. Well, I can't believe it. I didn't land on that. I do it every time, but today. No, I can't believe it because I have done every building now has a personal elevator. It has the conveyor wall holes implemented with the conveyor belts. And yeah, it's awesome. We're making some good progress. We're working on the homing ammo now. And in the next episode, we'll finish that off. We've just got to make the high-speed connectors for it. So yeah, very awesome. Good progress today. It's been a bit of a laborious task doing the same thing to all of the buildings, but now it's done. It's going to make everything else so much easier. I'm loving it. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.